Hello, I'm Mark of Tai Chi Skills, and just a little video for my Tai Chi friends during this time of unsettling isolation and dry hands. I just thought I'd do a little video about thinking about the breath and movements to help the ribcage. While we're all locked down into our homes with limited access to exercise, it might just be good to be able to get the ribcage moving, making sure we're breathing well. Too much sitting around is going to inhibit that. So first of all, I just want to think about breath. In Tai Chi we like to think of abdominal breathing using the diaphragm, and a good way of checking that to start with is just putting your hands on your lower abdomen and just checking whether, as you breathe in, the stomach rises and falls as you exhale. So breathe in and breathe out. We're trying to use the diaphragm almost as an internal massage. So as the diaphragm moves down, it's moving the organs underneath and expanding the lungs in the same way that an actor or a singer would. Now we can extend that a little. We can think about the ribcage moving. So if we put our hands on the ribcage and just breathe in and breathe out, you should feel the ribcage moving, not in an old-fashioned sergeant major chest out type fashion, but just the ribcage gently moving. And even at the back, you'll feel the back of your hands on your the back of the ribcage, and breathe in and breathe out. You can either breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, or just use the nose, whatever's most comfortable for you. Now it's important to remember that when we stand in Tai Chi, we like to have the knees slightly bent. We don't want to have all the hips and knees locked, because it tends to tighten all the top half. So we just bend the knees a little, slightly lower at the hips. And a good standing stance is the hands in front of the lower abdomen. We call it the dantian, just below the navel, but just focus on breathing in and breathing out. In, out. And we like to finish all our exercises with just breathing in and out. And at the end of any practice, we do the same exercise. Now, I'm going to go through 4 exercises. They're the 4 exercises at the beginning of the 8 silk brocade. A very well known, long-standing set of exercises. Many of my students will be familiar with this, but it's a good reminder, and it's all about thinking about the breath and relaxing the arms and the shoulders so that we settle into the body, settle into the breath. Now the first one is called regulating the sanjiao, which is about the sanjiao is this part of the body. It's sort of making sure the organs are communicating well with each other. So we start off. The dantian, as we call it, is 1 hand width below the navel. So have your palms facing the dantian. And I just want you to lock the fingers, and then we turn the palms up when we look up. We look forwards and we bring the arms back. And then we relax, we breathe out, bend the knees a little, and the hands come down. So you can breathe in on the way up. Bring the arms back, look forwards, and breathe out on the way down. If it's more comfortable, you can breathe in on the way up. Breathe out as you bring the arms back and look forwards. Pause a second, breathe in, and breathe out, lowering the arms. So breathe in. And out. So we're equally footed, equally weighted between the legs. I'm not stretching excessively, just enough to get the body moving and the rib cage moving. Okay, now this next exercise, usually called posing as an archer shooting left and right. And we like to step first of all into horse stance, so we're equally weighted. And we're all in a line, so we're not leaning in any way, we're just equally weighted. And we're drawing our bow, posing as an archer. So that hand at the front, you've got the 3 fingers closed in, index finger up, and the thumb out. And we're just looking across the index finger. And we're breathing in, and out. In, out. And then we're going to change to the other side, into horse stance, equally weighted, index finger pointing upwards. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out. And we're going to change. Breathe in, out, in, out. Back to the centre. You can do these exercises as many times as you like. This is a nice exercise, separating heaven and earth. We've still got the knees slightly bent, and we're going to have one hand raised up, palm up, fingers pointing in. The other is going to be palm down, fingers pointing forwards. Keep the shoulders down, the arms relaxed, and just breathe in and out. In, out. And then we bring the hands back to the centre first of all, back to the dantian. And then we're going to change the other way around. So, palm up, fingers in, palm down, fingers forward. And think about what we were saying at the beginning about the breath. Breathing down to the dantian. Breathing in using the diaphragm. And we'll change again. And if you like, you can close your eyes doing this exercise. Or you can gaze to the floor, an unfixed gaze, just focus on the breath. And we change. Now, hands back in front of the dantian, in front of the lower abdomen. And this last one is called looking backwards like an owl. Now we're just going to circle the hands around, bring the arms back, turn the palms out, turn the thumbs out, and look behind either side. And again just breathe down to the dantian. Try and relax. And then we bring the hands forward. Back again, thumbs out, turn the other way. Breathe in. And out. And bring the hands forwards, the other way. And then change again. And then once again, we'll finish up, we breathe in and out. So I hope you found those little exercises of use. You can do them as many times as you like, any time of the day, and as you can see, with minimal space requirements. Hopefully there might be some more videos of this nature, and I will notify you through my YouTube channel when they occur. So look after yourself. Thank you.